So your first question, the cultural aspects of AB Samahan tend to get overlooked. What is your plan to keep the GBMers engaged in cultural reports and events?
So being on the side of GBMers and knowing what it's like to listen into cultural reports, although they are very enlightening, I do believe that we can do more as
Hello.
co-cultural coordinators. I believe that we can do more as coordinators to better inform individuals by going above and beyond just presenting to GBMers during these meetings. As I've said in my speech, I really do want to make avid use of social media to help better inform people and more frequently. So it isn't just an afterthought during a GBM once a week.
Is it turn for my question or did Josh ask it already? Okay. The cultural aspects of AB Samahan that was just asked, my bad, hold on. Due to the lack of resources and emphasis on Philippine history, what is one influential time period or event you wish to bring attention to if elected as COCO?
One of the periods that people do often overlook, although it's fairly known about, we tend to overlook the actual period of colonization besides seeing the Spanish point of view. Not many people do acknowledge what the different tribes of the Philippines may have gone through different periods of colonization. Going into that, we also know that as the Philippines as a whole is a very diverse country, we often only hear one side of the story unless you're actually living in the country. Me being a second generation Filipino in the United States wasn't very aware of the different cultural groups that make up the Philippines as a whole. I believe bringing to attention the diversity within our own country would definitely be very enlightening to individuals as well as the community as a whole.
What would you do in the event of FCN being canceled, and what alternatives would you have in mind?
In the event that FCN was canceled, the great thing about the responsibility of a cultural affairs coordinator is that culture is a very shareable thing with individuals. It's not something that you have to see, that you have to hear, that you have to read about. Just like what we're doing right now, we're finding solutions to the problems that we face as we go through them. While it is easier to be in the present moment, to have something to share with individuals about our culture, we know that it'll survive even past this. Whether it be through a Zoom call or through making videos to help share our passions and our beliefs and our traditions to other people, there will always be a solution, in my opinion.